What are you trying to capture?
Sorry?
What are you trying to capture?
Oh, I'm just doing a live stream.
Our live stream.
Yeah. Good morning. Don't be shy. Say something. Well, I got a thumbs up anyway. Well, this camera on this new iPhone 16 is sweet. Makes for a nice live stream. Matthew, good morning. Jersey Bryant, good morning. Robert Richardson from Texas, good morning. Oh, final day on Baloy Beach. Been here for a couple of days at Harleys. Nice place. How are the ladies? Well, there's plenty of skirts to chase. Not many chasers. Jersey Brian, good morning. Good morning, sir, to you and your lovely wife, Lynn. So nice to have you guys back on the channel. Jonah Babe. Mike Foodie, good morning. Dominican Republic, DR. Oh, that's an interesting place, isn't it? Always wanted to go to Dominican Republic. Never got my way over there. Another tropical paradise. I'm up so early nowadays. Thought I'd come down and catch a sunrise live stream. At the Central Park Reef over there in the distance. We're going to be there on the 18th and the 19th. Jonah Dona and Junior and myself, we're already booked in. You didn't wake Chad up. And Chubbs Dub is not here. If you're talking about Chubbs Dub C, he's not here with us. I'm here with Ace Bachelor, Cool, and Robert. Gary T, good morning. Mike G, good morning. Good morning from Baloy Beach. Yeah, it's been a fun time, Mike. I tell you what, it's hot though. My God. It was hot here last couple of days. And that's not anything to do with Baloy Beach in general or Zambales. Because Jonah said it was really hot in Angeles too. Last couple of days. Got the mangrove right next door to us over there. That's their balcony and restaurant, poking out there on the end. I can't get over how good this camera is on this phone. My God. Ace is doing well. He's not staying here at Harleys with us. He came down, Robert and I came down in the car about noon on Friday. Jonah Dona likes the view. World famous TikToker in the house. Jonah Dona. Ace is staying down the road. Mike G, all right. Be back in January. Shh. I'm Scheidemann. You're always going to be the world famous TikToker, honey. And Pop-Tart Master. The queen of the Pop-Tarts. Ricky USA, good morning, sir. Sunday morning sunrise on Baloy Beach. Harley's Pub and Hotel. Nice place. Killer chicken curry here. They've got a chicken curry here with like 6 different levels of spice. So it was delicious. I had it last night for dinner. Matthew Sean, probably the range is about 1,200 pesos to 1,800 a night. Maybe 2,000 a night is the most expensive room. Yeah, man, it's been hot. I mean, to the point where you don't even want to do much during the day. You know, it just drives you inside. It drives you inside to the aircon, and that's what makes everybody sick, you know. The internet here is, it's okay, the Wi-Fi, but it's a little unstable. It flashes quite a bit. So I had to turn the Wi-Fi off and go to the data. At least the data is LTE here. Mike Foodie, I would say that, I would say Baloy is probably one of the better places to stay. Just because there's a little bit more to do here. You can stay on the base. You can stay on Subic base proper, but you don't have, there's not a lot of beachfront going on there. Whereas if you stay here on Baloy, I mean, you can get down to the base, the Subic base, in, I don't know, 10 minutes by car. We went down to the base yesterday and went to Royal Duty Free to see what they had there, just to walk around, me and Ace. And sadly, they were sold out of Pop-Tarts, and they were sold out of all the good American cereal. Oyo 869. Don't know it. There's a lot of nice hotels on National Highway, and then if you come down Baloy Beach, you get, these nice hotels that have these. Yeah, the floating bars, there's one floating bar out, and that's the Kokomo. Kokomo's hotel has their floater out. It's the only one that's out right now. But a lot of the hotels here on Baloy have, let me give you a look. You see you've got this rail to sit on. So you can sit here with your coffee. It's just nice to have that, that view with a cup of coffee, a little breakfast. Yeah, Mike, I was looking for, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, the bad stuff, the stuff that's really bad for you. We Americans crave that shit, because I grew up on it as a kid. I know it's not healthy and it's going to clog my heart and my arteries, but, when you live here full time, every now and then you want a little break from the rice and ulam, you know what I mean? And it's not something we consume in 2 days. A box of Pop-Tarts will last Jonah a week because she just nibbles on them. It's just something she enjoys. There we go. How you like that? Yeah, baby. Have you found a good milk for cereal? Mike, I have found that the boxed milk from Nestle is more than adequate. The boxed milk from Nestle. Buy that at 7-Eleven and refrigerate it. The only downside is the box goes pretty quickly if you're pouring bowls of cereal, but it's adequate, I know S&R and Landers has the gallon-sized milk, like we have in the U.S., but going to S&R and Landers isn't always convenient when there's a 7-Eleven just, a minute away by motorbike. So that combined with the fact that if you're going to buy milk at a place like S&R or Landers, you got to get home in a hurry. It's hot here. It doesn't take long for milk in this heat, to go south real quick. How much are bar fines? Probably 3.5 to 5K here in Barreto. I would say is the range. 3.5 to 5K. Ricky USA, that's correct. They do. but there's something a little strange about it. I've had it before, and it's really, what do they call it? Is it non-pasteurized? It's really thick. It's better to do the nightlife, in my opinion. Mix it up. If you're coming here as a single guy, you know, mix it up. You meet a girl you really like and keep her. You know, if you're only here for a week, 5 days, not only is it going to be better for you, she knows the area, right? She can throw your ass on a jeepney, take you anywhere. You learn stuff with a local girl. The girls that are in the bars here, they all live here. It's not like Angeles where the girls are come in from Leyte and Samar. The girls that work here are all locals. They live in Olongapo, they live in Subic City, they live in San Antonio. So if you want to learn your way around, and that's what I did, you know, when I first came here in 2014. Met a waitress at Voodoo, and she just stayed with me for 5 days. Took me around. I learned how to use the bus, which bus to take to go where, and you learn that the blue jeepney, you know, you catch the blue jeepney here, takes you down to the Victory Line or in Longapo, and then you take there from the yellow jeepney, it will take you on to base, Subic Base. And you don't know that stuff coming in, unless you do your research really well. There we go. Now we're having a pretty good sunrise. We had Mad Dog MC was here in Barreto on Friday. They all came in about 5 p.m. Pretty large number of them. They were out bar hopping. Those guys are really cool. They're they help out the Thunder MC with the charity feeding program, and just a bunch of great guys. Mad Dog MC. They showed up in quite a few numbers. Quite a few really loud bikes, my God. You could hear them coming down Baloy Beach Road. They did a full assault on Baloy with some loud-ass Harleys. Yeah, what's nice about Baloy, I mean, this is not Boracay by any chance. And the locals will tell you that the water's not, you know, super clean, but it is a bay. You've got to expect that whenever you're in a bay that's surrounded by hotels, bars, restaurants, squatter areas, rivers that feed into the bay. But what's cool about Baloy is you can just walk down to the beach here. If you go down to the Blue Rock especially and walk out onto the beach, there's several boat captains that are there. And you can take a, you know, 2-3 hour boat tour to some of the coves outside of the bay. You get outside the bay, then the water's beautiful. You get up towards San Antonio. It's not that the water's a nasty color here. It's just, you know, Subic Bay is known for having a bacteria count. I'll put it to you this way: if this beach was in Los Angeles, it would probably be permanently closed. Still a very fun place, you know, if you're going to come out for 2-3 days. There's a lot of nice hotels. This is actually a pretty cool place, you know. It's old school. It's been around for 20 years. Harleys is in their 20-year anniversary right now. You've got some hotels that are a little bit upper scale here on Baloy, and you've got some of the old school ones that are, you know, simple but nice. Good enough to get the job done. There's trikes all up and down Baloy. Ricky USA, there you go, yeah. That's the way it is for a lot of people. Great food, Mike. Great food. They've got a chicken curry here that's unbelievable. Yeah. The restaurant at Blue Rock used to be the best restaurant in the entire city. I don't know if that's still the case. COVID hurt a lot of these places badly, and some of them sold off, went into new management, and they're still to this day struggling to come back. So, Treasure Island is a nice place. Treasure Island has that nice pool that's right on the sand, and they've got live music on the weekends. We were down there yesterday doing some vlogs on the beach. Me and Ace Bachelor Cole. And you've got my favorite hotel, which is the Mangrove, which is right next door to Harleys here. That's the Mangrove right next door here. And it's a little bit more upper scale. You can get a room there for $3,500 to $5,000, but it's really, really nice. Really nice property. I would recommend the Mangrove, Mike Foodie, for you and Janine when you guys come. Super nice place. You've got Harley's Pub here right next door, where they serve a lot of draft beer and good food. And you can walk down to the Blue Rock and then, jump on a boat and even do just a, couple of hours if you want. It's always reasonably priced. Not a lot of tourists here. They're starving. Not a lot of tourists. It's a lot like AC. I don't know where the tourists are. Sitting Bull Restaurant. Yeah, that's correct. I've eaten there twice. There's one there here in Barretto. There's also one on Clark. Both solid restaurants with really good food. Sitting Bull. Now the Mangrove has this little pier going out. Can you see that? They've got a little pier that goes out. That wasn't there before. I don't know when they put that in. And the Mangrove has a giant restaurant right down there. They've got a really nice restaurant right down there with a big deck. Peter T, good morning. How are you, sir? From Australia. Yeah, baby. Australia in the house. Off in the distance there is the Central Park. Central Park Reef Hotel. That's where Jonah Doan and I will be in about 10 days. We're going midweek. We check in there on the 18th. We've got the 18th and the 19th booked there. And that'll be Junior's first experience, seeing the beach, walking in the sand. He's going to love that. They've got a really nice kiddie pool there. It's only, it's not even a foot deep, I don't think. So he can just sit in there and splash the water. He'll have a great time. He's really going to enjoy that. We're looking forward to it. And we've got the use of a car. So we can get here and get home in a hurry. My buddy Chris loaned us the car for this weekend. He's going to give us the car again for... Going to give it to Jonah and I because we're coming down for our anniversary, which is the 19th. 3 years. 3 years with Jonah Dona. World-class TikToker and Pop-Tart Queen. We got 15 in here now. Don't be shy, say something. What is it, about 5:30 in the morning here? 5:45? I don't know. I can't see the clock while I've got my live stream up. Florida man. Thank you, sir. Yeah, that 3 years was, my God, it's amazing how quick the time goes by. Especially when you lose 9 months of depression. But that's over now. Things are good. Do they serve pancakes for breakfast? Of course. Yeah, a big fat stack. Sitting Bull has really good pancakes. That's probably one of the safest foods you can order in the Philippines. How can you fuck up pancakes, right? Got a boat coming in out there. Yesterday morning there was a couple of giant tankers. I caught it on my with my GoPro. You'll see that in the vlog when I put the vlog up. There was a couple of giant tankers out there. I think they were waiting their turn to come into Hanjin. Maybe get some service done, who knows? Yeah, but if you're staying at the mangrove, you can walk out the end of that pier, sit in some chairs. Adrian Smith, good morning. Huntington Beach, yeah, baby. Huntington Beach representing on Philo in the Philippines. Thanks for logging in and joining our live this morning. We appreciate the engagement. Finally, the channel's back and doing some vlogging again. I've got to do something now. I go from one extreme to the other. I'm up at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm bouncing off the walls. It's a good thing we don't have a couple of gallons of paint laying around the house and a roller. I'd paint the whole damn house. Just because I'm bored and need something to do. From one extreme to another. Where did you buy that USMC cover? That came from the USA. The owner of the house I'm renting is retired Navy. He's retired Navy Army. He's been in both branches. And when he goes back to the US, he hits a couple of commissaries and PXs and picks up a bunch of authentic, you know. Yeah, it's a nice one. It says on the tag here, official licensed product of the U.S. Marine Corps. So that's the real deal, you know. You can tell it's real because it says Marines on front. If this was a knockoff, you know, the ones that you buy here, it would say Marines on front and NASCAR right here. All the hats you buy here say NASCAR on the back. So, and although those hats are very nice, you can find some nice hats like from street vendors in Angeles, even a vendor here, but they fall apart. Florida man Jonah and Tony are doing great. They didn't make this trip, but they're coming. They'll be coming with me in 10 days. We check into the Central Park. Got a young lady over there in a long white robe that came down to check out the water. Shout out to her. It's just a small beach here in front of Harleys. Not really much usable beach. No, that's not a white lady. That's a 100% Filipina lady in a white robe. Now here's a little Banca boat probably coming to pick up some. Oh, that's why. That's why they put that pier in at Mangrove. So you can come in and hire a boat. He's probably going to sit there. He's going to tie off to that little pier there. He's going to try and drum up some business. Get some customers for a boat tour, maybe. Very nice. He's got some nice outriggers on that one. That's probably a nice steady ride. Yeah, Mangrove just put that in recently. That's new. It wasn't there. I stayed at the Mangrove about, I don't know, 18 months ago. That pier was not there yet. That was a smart move. They're drumming up business for the locals. Good morning, Bo.
Morning.
Baby dolls, Barbie dolls, vet girls. Yep. You got it, Ricky. It was fun. It's a fun place to bar hop. Yep, he's coming up to get customers. Mike Foodie, how much does it cost to rent a boat? Mike Foodie said. We did the last time we were here with Chris Calbo and his family, we were staying down at the Treasure Island, and we got a boat for $3,500, and we went all the way down to Silangoan Cove, which is a 2-hour boat ride. I think it was about $5K total for an 8-hour. Oh, look at this, we got a visitor. Hey, buddy. That black lab was coming up to do a bit of mooching, looking for some food. Yeah, you can do an all-day trip for $5K or less all in. That includes your food. And the boat captain and his skipper will cook the food up for you. They've got a barbecue grill they take out there. There's 4 or 5 different coves you can visit, so you don't have to do the long trip if you don't want to, but yeah, you could do it all in for $5K or less. It's a value. I mean, less than $100 US. And you get a chance to experience that Banca boat. Life on a Banca boat. It's a neat way to get out of the bay and get up into the North Zambales area, San Antonio and north of here. There's some killer beaches up there. That Silangoan Cove, I would definitely recommend that. If you're not somebody that has motion sickness, or you can endure the boat ride, because it is almost 2 hours to get there from here. But it's worth it because it's just really beautiful. I did a pretty good vlog on that, you guys, if you want to go back. Mike Foodie especially, you were asking about the boat tours. I did a really good vlog on that. It's going to be, shit, that was 2 years ago. It was December of 2022. Yeah. Jonah was about 6 months pregnant. Yeah, she was. She was 6 months pregnant when we took that trip. It was fun. The water's super clean. There's several different places that you can, tie off there in the cove. And if you go all the way up to Silongo Inn, there's not too many other boats. A couple of the coves get the couple of the coves. I'm sorry, that are closer here to Baloy get crowded because it's a shorter boat trip. It's cheaper for the passengers, and I think one of the coves even has a restaurant and bar set up in it. And all they do is wait for tourists to arrive all day long. They can sell some red horse, some yellowfin tuna. That's exactly what he came here for. He's tied off and trying to stir up some business. He'll get it. I mean, the hotel's not packed here, but there's between here and Mangrove, he's got plenty of customers to choose from. Somebody might bite. He's got it to himself. There's nobody else in here. It's very smart. Get in here right at sunrise. Now, most of the boats come in right over here in this area. And then there's a ton of them down at the Blue Rock. There's a ton of boats at the Blue Rock. Oh, here comes another one. He's got some competition now. You can see the boat captain wading in the water over there talking to the people that are on the rail. He's got another one coming in here. Also another nice boat. Hopefully they get some passengers, They can earn a nice day's wage here on a Sunday. Family fun day. Sunday family fun day in the Philippines, baby. Boy, not bad for this time of day. We got 18 people in here. Franklin, good morning. How are you, sir? Lawn Pizza, what's happening? Boat number 2 coming in. Coming in to do a bit of mooching, try and get some customers. Good morning, Po. Magandang umaga. Sorry, Po. Going home today. These guys will walk around here. This little cove, it's like a little cove here, really, between Mangrove and Harleys. Try and drum up some customers. Hit the thumbs up. 21 in the room and only 10 thumbs up. Come on, smash that thumbs up button, baby. $22 in the room, 12 thumbs up. Keep smashing that button. Trick the algorithm. Trick the algorithm to thinking that my channel's cool. I'm surprised. You guys know I lost my monetization. It's pretty chicken shit, for YouTube to take away your monetization because you took a break from vlogging. But apparently, if you don't, from the email I got from YouTube, If you don't upload a video in 12 months' time, they take a look at your channel. If your channel does not meet the requirements for monetization at that moment, at the 12-month moment, they take it away from you. You got to re-earn it. It's not a big deal. It's not that hard. In fact, I'm almost already there. I've only been back a couple of weeks. I'm almost already there. So I'm getting the views. I'm like 70% there. A live like this and a couple of more vlogs, I'll probably have it. And then they just automatically notify you that you're eligible, and you just click a button and boom, you get it back. It's pretty simple. I don't do it for the money anyway, you know. I've never been a money-making channel, so. Yeah, I go to the vape to get away from the cigarettes, but you just can't escape them. Me and Ace were running all over Subic Base yesterday. When we got back here, we started doing some day drinking at Cheap Charlie's, and it just kind of blew up from there. So we started about noon yesterday. I got back to the room almost midnight. So I did 12 hours of mooching. I stole that from Jeff Carter. You guys know Jeff Carter? Do it for the write-offs. Mike Foodie, I'll never make enough money on YouTube. But you're right. You're right. I can realistically save gas receipts, save my my load, my data load, any camera that I buy. So it is a business, and it does qualify for tax exemption. The good thing about taxes for me is my pension's small, so it's a small taxable amount of money anyway. It's not that big of a deal. And once I get Junior down to the embassy in Manila, then he's recognized as a U.S. citizen with a passport, the whole bit. I can start writing him off too. I'll literally pay no taxes for the year with my small salary. Everybody's waking up. There's nobody down here in the restaurant but me. I don't know how many customers they have here as far as booked rooms at Harleys, but the restaurant was packed last night. This is a local joint, you guys. This is an expat joint, Harleys. It's well known for showing all the premier football league games, and this place will be packed here. Packed here with a bunch of guys you can't understand what the hell they're saying. Watching rugby or football. And the great part about this is, you know, we'll be back in Angeles in 45 minutes, thanks to the ST Lex. The toll road that runs between here and, it actually runs from here to Tarlac City, the toll road. And at that point, you can catch it south going to Manila. 45 minutes it took us to get here. The tolls were, somebody might ask that. Yeah, it's a quick getaway. And it's well worth it. I mean, you know, far worse things have happened to me than what's going on right now. This sunrise over Baloy Beach. inexpensive hotel rooms, a little bar hopping. Worse things have happened. It's going to get hot here pretty quick. That sun's just about to come over. That sun's just about to crest. And the temperature will go up 10 degrees. All right, 20 in the room. Smash the like button. Smash it. Trick that algorithm. Get Philo's monetization back. You just watched the sunset in New Jersey, yeah? How funny. You're talking to the future. I just stole your son away from you, New Jersey. I just stole your son away, Jersey Brian. It's mine now for the day. Yeah, God, it was Friday and yesterday, 94F. What is that, 36C? 35C? And the humidity, my God. The humidity's been up here. Yeah. There we go. Bye-bye, sun. Yeah, I thought I saw something. Wasn't there a snowstorm that went through East Coast USA? I've got a friend that runs a, what would you call it? There's a lady that I met a couple of years ago. She's right at the entrance of Baloy Beach. She's got a business there where she sells clothing. She imports a lot of clothing from Thailand, so you're getting the nice stuff, the really nice stuff. You're getting the nice shirts that are not, you know, they aren't going to fall apart after you wash them 3 times. You've got drones circling the state. New Jersey has drones circling the state. What am I, 49 minutes in or 43? I can't see it now. The sun's in my eyes. I'm gonna have to start wearing reading glasses. Lawn Pizza says to check it out. It's odd. Drones flying around in New Jersey. What are the drones doing? Drones that are looking for the United Healthcare killer. I'm not up on the U.S. chismis. As Ace would say, the political chismis. I'm not up on it. I've been too busy bar hopping and doing a little mooching on Baloy Beach. Shout out to Jeff Carter, Thailand's most famous vlogger. Shout out to Ace Bachelor Cole. He's probably awake right now. Oh. The CEO of United Healthcare got shot. Wow. I'm not paying attention. Normally I get my US news from Yahoo. I just open up Yahoo and I can read, little short things. Plus I've lost my IPTV, but I'm getting my IPTV back on Monday. A guy's gonna come out and install it. So Jonah Dona and I'll have all the NBA games. She can watch her Golden State Warriors. Her true love, Mr. Stephen Curry. I'm just a side hustle for Jonah. She really loves Stephen Curry. Okay, 6:45 in New York City. Thank you. I can't see the clock here. And I stopped wearing a watch. Maybe I should start wearing a watch again. Selfie time. Got some Filipinas on the pier taking selfies. The #1 social media country in the world, Philippines. I gotta stop hanging around Ace. I'm starting to talk like him. The CEO murder was then. The CEO murder was then. Don't fall in the water, because we all know you can't swim. Jonah Dona was here. She jumped right off the end of that pier. No fear at all. She's a brave girl and a good swimmer. Most Filipinos can't swim, though. Be careful. Don't fall in. Selfie naman. Quick, post it to your Instagram. Take a selfie, put it on Insta, TikTok. You just wait. Those 3 girls are going to be dancing here in a minute, doing a TikTok video. Just wait for it. It's going to happen. Doing a little TikTok from Baloy. Whew. They're still in their pajamas. They're going to do a TikTok in their pajamas. I don't know how that looks to you guys, but I'm not sure you can even see them. It looks a bit washed out on my phone. Oh, it's only because it's, the light's coming up behind them like that. Come on, do a TikTok video. Not only will you be on TikTok, you'll be on Philo in the Philippines live. You'll get more followers. Followers and views equals revenue. All right, we've still got 17 hanging out watching the sun come up. Woo! There we go. Not going to be able to do it much longer, guys. I think an hour. I'm going to shut this off at 1 hour. It's already. Got a little lad just jumped in. He's going to play in the water there. Going out for a little breakfast swim. We got our boat captains down there. Fishing for customers. Whew. Oh. Should have brought my sunscreen. Mike Foodie, I don't know. You got to be careful. No matter how much you love beef top, it's not going to be good everywhere. No, I need my Oakleys. Left them in the room. When I came down here, all the lights were on in the restaurant and it was pitch black. The beef top at Tequila Reef is delicious because they use a real skirt steak. Yeah, I'm going to leave it this way, Lawn Pizza. That way you don't have to look at my ugly burnt red face. Not bad, right? Not bad. People always hack Subic because of the, the chismis about the water and the bay being polluted, but it's still a nice place to come to. Yeah, well, that's the worst part. It's either that, Mike, or there's so much gristle in it, that the portion of beef tapa they serve you is only about 30% edible. I don't even have to put my order in anymore. The girls don't even talk to me at Tequila Reef. They just bring me the food. The only thing they ask me is whether I want coffee, water, or Sprite. They all know that Philo goes for the beef tapa with the garlic rice. Then, of course, you gotta smother your garlic rice in patis and chilies. Delicious. Yeah. Once you said that, Mike Foodie, I started paying attention to the bacon because all the other boys that I hang out with, Doc Mike from our Philippines journey, yeah, the burritos are pretty good there. I had that East LA burrito not too long ago, and it's good, but it's just a little too much food for me, Even the small portion. If you order the full-sized East LA burrito, you can forget it. I mean, that thing is a gut buster. Woo! There you can see the Central Park Reef really good now. It's a nice hotel. That's going to be a good vlog there. It's going to be a good vlog spot. They've got a restaurant there on the top floor that looks a lot like the filling station in Makati. So we're looking forward to going down there. That should be a fun trip. Jonah Dono's excited. Junior gets to go to the beach. First beach trip. I got a really funny video, you guys, about a minute long to upload of him falling asleep in the shopping cart. Oh my God, so funny. We were at La La Garden Cafe with Walter Lavender and his lovely wife, Ducky, from Ducky Sales in Malolos. And Junior just walked around La La Cafe for an hour, so he was worn out. He loves to walk around there. It's a giant space. There's water fountains he can stop and look at. But he was, and then we went to the, right next door to the La La Cafe is a big Korean mall that has a grocery store on the bottom floor and a skating rink on the top floor. It's called Kim's Mall. And they've got the big giant shopping cart so you can put the kid in, you know. He loves sitting in that shopping cart and getting pushed around the store. That's one of his favorite things. But he started nodding off, man. He fell asleep in that cart. It's funny as hell. So you'll see that on the next vlog, which will probably be uploaded tomorrow morning. It's funny. He looks like he's on a red horse drunk, you know. His head starts nodding. He starts doing that head bebop. All right, guys, that's a full sunrise. I think we're going to stop this thing before I get too sunburnt. It's coming up on 7 a.m. I imagine we're going to hit the road here probably around 10. Me and the boys are going to get together, have some breakfast, and hit the road back to Angeles. Be home by 11. Be home before noon anyway. Anyway, that's your sunrise on Baloy Beach. Thanks for joining the live stream. I will go live tomorrow morning. I've moved it to 7:30. Monday mornings at 7:30. That gives you guys a Sunday evening watch time. I think that's about the best time to go. And also, Doc Mike goes live on Mondays. So we're trying not to step on each other. He doesn't normally go live till, you know, like after 9 a.m. So I've got the early shift, and Doc Mike has shift number 2 on Sundays. Thanks for joining the live, guys, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now. Keep smiling, as Jonah Donut would say.